Vision News starts now.
From the High Definition Production Center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network and Troy campuses around the world, this is Troy TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision News for September 26, 2014. I'm Xavier Harris.
And I'm Haley Greathouse. Thank you for joining us this evening. Troy University's Confucius Institute's mission is to help promote understanding of Chinese culture to Americans, and even though the Institute has only been in Troy for 7 years, the Institute has been in existence worldwide for 10. Today, Troy's Institute celebrated the anniversary. Raven Adera has the story.
Friday afternoon, students celebrated Chinese culture by taking part in the Mid-Autumn Festival.
Today is the special event and to celebrate the Confucius Institute, Global Confucius Institute about 10 years, and also Troy University Confucius Institute about 7 years.
It's the 10th anniversary of the Confucius Institute.
Chinese friends, they always tell me about it, so I think it's a big event for them.
We gathered students and the campus and to celebrate that special event.
The festivities brought faculty and students together on the quad.
The day ends over I think 300 students join us. It's a really amazing and successful event.
I heard about it from taking the Tai Chi class with Master Lee.
I work in the business office and I have a student here. Everybody in the office was talking about it.
On the way to class, many students stopped to taste a wonton, write their name and characters, and participate in traditional Chinese dance.
We have a Chinese calligraphy, so you can tell us your English name and I will translate it into the Chinese characters for you.
I wrote my name, I learned something in Chinese and expressed my country, my language as well.
We have fitness dancing. Yeah, it's very popular on Chinese internet.
Homecoming is right around the corner, and this year's theme is getting back to our roots. The Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival is one way that Troy students are getting back to their roots while introducing Americans to traditional Chinese culture.
Tonight we will have a Mid-Autumn celebration banquet. Actually, this is a series of events to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Confucius Institute.
The celebration doesn't end here, and everyone is invited to get involved.
Beijing Jiao Tong University will be here on October 2nd in the evening to give us a very beautiful show, and the show including the Chinese traditional music and the Chinese martial arts and also Chinese traditional dancing.
You can follow us on Facebook. You can search Confucius Institute of Troy University. Yeah, and we have a Chinese corner every Thursday afternoon.
Raven Adera, Troy TrojanVision News.
The 10th anniversary celebration dinner starts tonight at 5:30 in the Trojan Center ballrooms.
Last night, some of Troy University's male students turned the tables on a traditional beauty pageant by taking part in one designed just for men. Victoria Bailey has the story.
When you think of pageants, you think of hairspray and lipstick, but the Sisters of Alpha Kappa Alpha here on campus have added a new twist.
We are having the Mr. Ivy League presentation. Basically, Mr. Ivy League is a presentation of the talent that we have here on campus. We hosted an interest meeting a couple weeks back. Some young men, they attended. They filled out an application of what all their qualifications, talents are, and tonight they're going to lay it all on the stage for our peers.
Thursday night in Claudia Crosby, the 8 Mr. Ivy contestants competed in categories such as a private interview, casual wear, evening wear, on-stage question, and talent. At the end of the evening, only one contestant would be chosen as Mr. Ivy, and he expresses what it means to represent the Sisters of Alpha Kappa Alpha.
It's a great organization, Alpha Kappa Alpha. We sponsor them or help them as well. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, so it's just a great honor to be a part of and be the first winner.
Victoria Bailey, Troy TrojanVision News.
The winner for the 2014-2015 Mr. Ivy League won a $150 book scholarship. Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority is planning to host another Mr. Ivy League showcase next year.
Troy University will have a chance to find out their homecoming court this Saturday. Thursday, students had the chance to vote for their favorite contender in the SGA office. Voting began at 8 in the morning and continued throughout the day. 19 girls were in the running for this year's homecoming court, and only 5 will be chosen. The voting process counts for 60% of the girls' score, and the remaining 40% will be based off an interview with judges. SGA clerk Ryan Cole says they know exactly what to look for in a homecoming queen. The announcement will be made Saturday at the Troy versus Texas State volleyball game, which begins at 7 p.m. Amy Austin will have a preview of that game when she joins us in sports.
And now taking a look at news from around the state. In Athens, police are collecting old prescription drugs to help prevent drug abuse. Authorities will be accepting unused or expired drugs in the parking lot of the Athens Police Department from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow.
Jazz is coming to Alabama State Parks. The State Parks Director, Craig Leon, says visitors are looking for more varied experiences, and the Jazz in the Park concert series will offer that.
A Bibb County judge has decided that 2 men convicted of burning several rural Alabama churches in 2006 will be released from state prison earlier. 29-year-old Matthew Cloyd and 28-year-old Benjamin Mosley were convicted of setting fire to 9 Alabama churches in 2006.
Still to come on TrojanVision News, the soccer team opens conference play tonight on the road. Amy Austin will have all the details on that matchup and more when she joins us in sports.
Plus, they are still searching.
Roy Matthew Jr. has now been moved from his holding facility in Texas, turned over to Virginia.
Searching for missing University of Virginia student Hannah Graham. We will have that story and more after the break.
It's been almost 2 weeks since Hannah Graham disappeared and still no sign of the University of Virginia sophomore. I'm Craig Boswell in Charlottesville, Virginia. The latest on the search and the suspect coming up.
You wouldn't let money just blow out of your house. So when your AC or heater is on, make sure the doors, windows, and fireplace flue are shut tight. If you're headed out, turn down the AC or lower the heat by 10 degrees. And always keep your water heater set at 120. A little bit of common sense goes a long way. Get more great tips at energysaver.gov.
The warrior spirit, it's in there. Always has been. Now let it out and take the world by fire. Train well and learn what it means to be a Troy Trojan. Walk with confidence, conquer, claim territory, and climb ladders. Know that you have the power to stand alone, but the comfort of knowing that you'll never have to. Discover your inner warrior. Find it at troy.edu/spirit.
Now, the latest in Trojan sports on Troy TrojanVision News.
The soccer team is looking to defend their winning streak and open conference play tonight against South Alabama. South Alabama is currently 8-2 like the Trojans in overall play. While Troy is on an 8-game winning streak, though, South Alabama is only on a 6-game winning streak. Last year, Troy hosted South Alabama and ended up defeating the Jaguars 1-0. This will be the 10th time these two teams will meet. Troy has defeated South Alabama 5 times and tied once in their 9 matchups. With opening up conference play to this tough team, head coach Jason Hamilton knows how important a good start to conference play would be.
This is a very, very important game going into the conference to get a good start. We, probably 2 of the better teams in the conference, and having 5 away games and 4 home games, we need to take advantage of one of the away games and get some points.
Once again, the soccer team opens conference play tonight against South Alabama at 7. The football team opens conference play this weekend and are looking to improve on their record as they head to Monroe, Louisiana. This opens conference play for the Trojans as they take on the University of Louisiana at Monroe. The football team heads to Monroe, Louisiana this weekend to open conference play. Troy has had a difficult time playing ULM in their own stadium over the years.
Monroe's been a tough place for us to win. I think we won in 2006 though, which is was the first of the 4 or 5 straight championship runs, but I tell you what, it would be some great medicine for this football team to be able to win on the road like that.
Return players know that ULM has a tough defense that the Trojans must prepare for.
Yeah, they have a really good defense. They mix it up a lot and make it hard for the quarterbacks, They have a lot of good zones that they put on us. That's the main thing that's hurt us a lot. So we just got to be in our film a lot this week and prepare for a good game because they're coming ready just like we are.
The players are looking at the upcoming game as a clean slate, and they are gunning for the victory to boost the morale.
It's a clean slate, and we got to look at it as if, everybody's 0-0. Like Coach says, they're comparing apples to apples now. It's it's best man wins. You know, we got to come out and give our best and try to win in conference.
It's tough starting in conference off starting like that, but I mean, they probably one of the best teams in our conference. But you know, how great will it be to get a win against Monroe? You know, what kind of momentum would that be for us? You know, with a team like that, our first conference game, you know, coming back off this 0-4. You know, we hungry and we want it. So, how great would it be next Sunday?
Kickoff between Troy and ULM is set for Saturday at 6 p.m. The men's tennis team starts their season this weekend. The team will head to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where they will compete at the St. Francis Health System ITA Men's All-American Tournament. Troy finished last season with an overall record of 8-17. For the Trojans this year, Gabriel Shaka-Diaz is currently ranked number 19 in the ITA men's single rankings. And with the tournament approaching, head coach Scott Kidd said this event is an honor to be able to compete at.
You have 3 legs, what they call the College Grand Slam. The All-American is in a very elite tournament, prestigious. You just don't get in. You have to apply for it and be selected. So we had 4 guys selected. First time we ever had that many guys from Troy to be selected. So it's a huge motivation for me as a coach and for the program and for the university to go represent Troy at this event.
The men's tennis tournament will be an all-day event tomorrow. The volleyball team hosts 2 conference games this weekend to try and get back on a winning streak. Troy opens the weekend with Arkansas State on Friday night. Arkansas State is currently 1-1 in conference play, while Troy sits at 1-2. Overall, Arkansas State has a 6-5 record. Troy's overall record is 9-6. Troy then hosts Texas State on Saturday at 7. Texas State sits at number 2 in the Sun Belt, just below Appalachian State. Their conference record is 3-0, while their overall record is 8-7. And head coach Sonny Kirkpatrick knows these 2 teams are going to be tough.
We've got 2 good teams coming in with Arkansas State and Texas State, and we've never beaten Texas State, and up until last year, never beaten Arkansas State. So we don't take anything for granted at all. All we know is that we get to sleep in our own beds. We get we're familiar with the facility and with everything that we have going on, and the wonderful crowd we have. Hopefully that'll continue to carry on and help us get through this weekend.
The volleyball team hosts Arkansas State tonight at 7.